Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl Cindy Burbano in for Carolina Sanchez. And tonight, from impossible demands to wild tantrums, it's time to expose the clients who give a bad day at work a whole new meaning. But first, we're heading over to the bar because I'm hungry. We got our midnight munchies, courtesy of the Cuterie. And Ashley, I know you're the owner.
Yes.
Welcome. Tell us what we got here.
Thank you. We have assortment of our board sandwiches and toasties.
Oh, I love this. And you know that we're all hungry, so you're gonna have to tell us later how to make these. And you guys at home, get ready, grab your drinks, grab your munchies, because we're about to get down and dirty. We're gonna spill the beans on those nasty clients.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
What's the craziest thing a client's ever done to you?
I'm in cosmetology school, and this wasn't even my client, it was one of the girls in my class's client. So this woman comes in to get a full head of highlights, and she's screaming on the phone where the whole salon can hear her. She's explaining her plan to how she's gonna commit tax fraud, and she's talking about how her husband just left her for some Mexican. We have a couple Hispanic girls, so it was actually quite offensive. So she's done with her highlights, she's paid, and then she goes to talk to my instructor. She's talking about how her husband just left her and how it was messed up because he slept with her niece, buying her gifts, yada, 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 weird. Then she proceeds to tell Miss Sharon, yeah, Steven left me for some Mexican. Mind you, I'm sitting right there just talking to my instructor. And when she says this, she looks me dead in the eye and goes, no offense. I'm black, and I made sure to tell her that.
My goodness, welcome back. Let me tell you, our guests have dealt with divas, drama, and disasters, and now they're here to spill the tea. We got our girl Jessica Garza, makeup artist and hair artist or stylist to the stars. Can we say that?
To the city stars.
We got our marketing consultant, our girl Sam. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be back. I love it here.
Oh, you're welcome. And of course, we got our radio personality, our girl Taylor. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we got the beautiful, fabulous Juliana.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks for
You are
having
the
me.
GM from the Cuterie, and
Yes,
we're
ma'am.
enjoying some great charcuterie trays here. But okay, let's dig right in. I need to hear all these horror stories. Those clients. Who goes first?
I've been ready all day. I can start. I'm happy to start. I think so. I do marketing consulting, but specifically for people who want to be influencers.
Okay.
So when people are wanting to start a career in making content, they might have extremely delusional ideas of what that may look like. And also too, they don't realize that their personal account and their personal messages, like when you give me access, we can see what's happened. So there'll be people
Like what's on their phone, what's on their computers.
yeah, what kind of underage, weird, gross conversations they were having, questions.
Pornography?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, so much pornography.
Does it mean that you have access, like it's okay if you just open those files and start looking through it?
I don't even want to open. It's like popping up because the way these things are, it shows this way. And in my mind, I don't think that they even care to think about what they're, and also too, the algorithm is set to
Yeah,
there, so you're
of course.
seeing what they've been watching, and sometimes it's extremely sexist, racist, and
What do you do with those clients? Do you like let them hire you again?
I mean, it depends on how much money you're like. Listen, I'm a single mother, and I have, you know what I mean?
And we've got needs.
We all have needs, and
yes.
so I'm not saying that I thank goodness most of my clients are literally fantastic, and most of my stories are from a long time ago.
Yes.
But I've even had them like just freak out on me because they didn't feel like I made them feel like a superstar.
Oh my
I
gosh,
didn't make them feel.
So unrealistic expectations. And talking
Absolutely.
about that, Jessica, I know
Yes.
you're a hairstylist, makeup artist. I'm sure you've seen your share of terrible customers.
There have been, but also at the same time, it's such an important day to their lives.
Yeah.
It's your wedding day. You're planning and spending all this money for this time, and so you want to hire the right person to execute the look that you're envisioning for your special day. And that in itself should require a little patience, a little tenderness. But I've had brides.
Bridezillas.
Bridezillas.
That's right, Juliana.
And I will say this from stories from when I first started, because I've been doing this for 15 years. And just for personal reasons, when I first started, you're just getting your feet wet.
Right.
And the industry 15 years ago isn't the industry that I was today. Back then, Kim Kardashian was doing like her second wedding. and she had the vintage waves or whatnot, or did a second outfit look as well.
Right.
And so I had a bride that's like, I want this wave. And I'm like, okay, your wedding is still 5 hours away. I'm going to set your curls. And by the time you walk down the aisle, they will loosen up. And she was so upset with me. She wrote a review calling me a complete bitch. I'm sorry. She was like, Jessica Garza was a complete bitch. Or a complete bee. Because I stormed out of the room before giving her Kim Kardashian look.
But that's the thing, is that a lot of these clients are trying to look like her, for example,
They
and it's like,
have
at first,
these
let's be realistic, like you're not going to, but then they're also trying to tell you how to do your job.
Yeah. And again, this is somebody when I started a long time ago. I am more versed in what I do and I'm more confident in what I do, so I know I can execute it, or I can refer you to somebody else that will. Because
Have
also
you
at
had
the
to
same
do
time,
that?
yes, it's boundaries that you have to have within yourself.
Oh my goodness. So you can tell a client when they're sitting there it's their,
Yes.
maybe it's their wedding day, maybe it's an important day, like, I'm sorry, but I can't do
Let me
this.
step away and take a little break, I'll come back. I've had to do
goodness.
that.
Okay, well,
And that in itself takes so much. Because again, the pressure to be there and execute this look. But she's so stressed out. And then it makes me more anxious. Or like some artists are able to do that, but at the
And
same
they should
time.
pay us for the
understand.
therapy.
Well, right,
Well,
that's why we
I
charge. That is why we charge what we charge.
well, I'm glad that you say that. We're going to take a quick break. And coming up, we got Juliana, we got Taylor. I want to hear all these stories, especially about the restaurants, because I know there's a lot of really naughty clients out there. Coming up next. Welcome back to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Cindy Burbano, and we've been talking about some horrible clients in different industries. And with me tonight, we got our girl Jessica, our girl Sam, we got our girl Taylor, and the beautiful Juliana. I wanted to talk about the restaurant industry. I know that you're a GM for the Cuterie. I'm sure you've seen your share of really bad customers.
But I've been in the restaurant business for almost 25 years now. So I've been in every single position inside of the restaurant, from buzzing tables to, waiting tables for a long time. And in one particular situation, I remember being at the whole side stand by the front door, and then I saw this little couple, cute couple outside, and they're older. I'll say they're probably 60s, 70s, and I saw them meeting up in the parking lot and holding hands and shaking hands, and I'm just like, oh, cute, that's probably like first date. How cute is that, right? And then night goes, on, and I'm just super busy, and all of a sudden the owners come to me and say, Juliana, you need to go to the bathroom right now. And I'm just like, to the bathroom? Yes, you need to come to the men's bathroom with me right now. And I'm just like, why? It's like, I don't know, this lady, she's sitting in a bar, she says she's with a date, and the guy has been in the bathroom for over 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And she's afraid that he went to the back door or something, because she is not paying the tab. She said she was invited, he asked her out, and she did not have the money.
Girl,
It gets better. It gets much better. So I go, and I mean, I'm the girl, and the two guys, owners, behind me, and they're behind me, and I'm like knocking the door, sir. It's like, yeah, like a really rude, loud old man. And just like, I'm coming a second. And I just like, okay. And then we are waiting.
That's a credit card
As
underneath
soon
the
as
door.
they open the,
Can you slide the credit card under the door, sir?
Can you Venmo me later?
as soon he opens the door, they, the two owners just turn around, and they just like, run away and just leave me there by myself with the man.
Don't tell me
And
he made a
this
mess in the
huge-
restroom.
Oh my gosh. So
Oh,
he comes out,
no.
he just like,
Courtesy
I
flush.
just need somebody to come in and clean the mess I made.
Oh,
So in my
no.
mind, I thought like he threw up, or he, make something.
No.
Because in my mind, he just had too much to drink. He was sitting at the bar, okay? He was sitting in the bar stools on the bar area. And then I just like, oh my gosh, okay, so I call a bus boy right away, just go over there and clean the bathroom. Come back and come to the outside stand back, and he's paid the tab, thank God. And comes out with the lady, and my boss say, Juliana, we cannot let him like live like this. We need to call him a cab, because usually when you have somebody intoxicated, we have to call Uber for them. So, hey, sir, can I call? Can we like just buy
Yeah,
you
help you
Uber?
out, yeah.
Help you out, you know what I mean? Maybe it's like, why? I'm just like, oh, you know, the situation in the bathroom, maybe you have a little bit to drink. So, I don't drink alcohol. I just drink tea. I told you I make a mess because I pooped my pants in the bathroom.
My goodness. Oh my gosh, that must have been
He's like,
so
how dare you say I'm
embarrassing.
So he threw his underwear
I'm so offended. How dare you think
He
I
threw his underwear.
in the trash because he just himself.
Oh my
So
goodness.
he had to clean up himself. So he threw his underwear in the trash, and that's why he was locked in there for 25 minutes. And the lady was thinking he laughed because, you know.
I mean, we've had some terrible customers, but that is, I mean, I've heard about not tipping, not trying to not pay, but I mean, destroying a bathroom like that, that's pretty severe.
The honesty that
Kinda
came with it,
hilarious,
though.
yeah.
He'd rather own up to that than being drunk.
Yeah, right?
I know. I've had
He's
people
like, I don't drink it, just tea.
I feel better. I was like, I've had people like report their payments as fraud, and I'm like, oh no, but never. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I need to
Respect.
hear about the reporting. That is fraud, and I want to hear from Taylor too. So coming up next, we are discussing these terrible, I don't know what, clients from hell perhaps? Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've been talking about all this drama and disasters when it comes to customer service, these crazy clients. We got our girl Jessica, Sam, Taylor, and Juliana in the house. And we left off, Taylor. We need to hear from you. What have you seen? What has happened? Spill the tea.
So mine's not like as crazy. It's its own indifference, I guess, because with radio and hosting concerts and stuff, you're dealing with a lot of drunk people.
Yes.
Whether it's guys constantly trying to touch you or, you know, women flaunting themselves over, like my co-host Dave. One in particular, though, it just recently happened at a festival that we hosted. We're trying to put together a whole wet t-shirt contest. We have like some ladies on a stripper pole over on a stripper pole. They were all dancing and stuff, but I came out with water guns.
As one does, yes.
Yeah, you know,
As one does in one of those.
These are
it's
the
a wet
customs.
t-shirt contest,
Absolutely.
you know, and I'm
The
out
rituals,
there.
right.
I come out with these two big water guns to just sit there and describe, like, hey, this is how it's gonna work, you know.
Let me show you.
Right, and trying to figure out who wants to do it. So I'm sitting there pumping water into the air. And there was this one lady, she was like disgruntled with her friend, and I accidentally shot her in the face. I'm sorry. So as I'm trying to host this wet t-shirt contest and just try to like maintain character, you know, just be professional and stuff, she comes all the way through the back saying she's going to be a part of the contest. And she's standing at the bottom of the stage just trying, like, I don't know what she was tweaking about, but she was just sitting there trying to fight me as I'm just trying to like keep calm, talking, describing the whole wet t-shirt contest. She's back down there trying to come down and fight me. At the same time, I'm trying to talk to the backstage guy,
Oh, no.
acting like nothing's going on. Like, can we get this lady removed? It was like, these are like little things.
You can't go to a wet t-shirt contest
I'm
and
sorry.
not expect to get a little bit
Wet.
She goes,
That is the whole
yeah, she goes, she shot me in the face. Like,
You're the disaster.
Okay, I mean,
lady,
you're
we've
at a,
all been shot in the face with something. You know what I mean? But
it
like,
wouldn't be the first time.
exactly, it's not your knowing her. It's not your first time. You're at a biker festival.
Also in the front row of the area.
I mean,
Don't-
what do you expect?
Don't get in
also-
the face of my water.
What were you doing up there? Like, you know, get out of there.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for it, don't.
Don't
Exactly. Stay to the back.
And you're just
stay to the
trying to
back.
do your job.
I know, but I was I kept really good posure, just like acting like nothing happened
You have
while it's
to.
happening, right?
Well,
Because
now
it's not your responsibility.
that's true.
It's not my chair.
They're
Not my
projecting.
problem.
But here's
It's not projecting.
here's the question for you ladies. Okay, so if we're business owners, how do we protect ourselves, or what are we supposed to do when it comes to having to deal with these type of customers or clients?
I feel like that's why there's contracts in place and there are insurances in place for business owners. You have to cover those grounds, but also contracts at the end of the day, even though if you do not have insurance, that is a signed contract between you and the other person. And that itself, they know the boundaries and they not cross. If I do not show up, I will send somebody just as capable to do this job for me.
Or they need to pay you a fee if they
there's a
decide to
deposit.
cancel.
Yes,
Yeah.
the deposit fee
Okay.
is non-refundable, or it is within a certain amount of days.
Okay.
You have to, like, you just can't book somebody now. Not now.
Yeah, for sure. But as a marketing consultant, Sam, what would you say? is a good suggestion for these business owners?
Yeah, I think that choosing your clients well, maybe even having them pay not with a credit card at first, like having certain deposits, ways that you can protect yourself and your money, because there will be people who just report their credit card statements as fraud afterwards, and it's like, oh my goodness, and you have to go through all this work, having everything in writing over email and contracts, even if it's literally just over email. And then also too, don't sweat it. If stuff gets messed up, don't let this person is not going to end your life. Let me tell you, we've all had to deal with a freaking Debbie ass downer client. And you keep your head up, don't get nasty, get it in writing, and you just move on through.
But I will say there is a really weird gray area these days where I'm a part of groups on Facebook or other social medias, and people with websites, people with contracts are taking advantage of couples. And that is very disheartening for somebody that has been in the industry for over 15 years and somebody new coming in. So do your research. That is so imperative. When you're spending that kind of money on your wedding day, do the research and just go over reviews or somebody that's been doing this because you like their style.
Right.
It's so important.
It's important. And I think, Juliana, you being in this restaurant
That's a great
industry.
point, because what she was saying, you have lots of people that would come and say, oh, you're in a little more higher end price than everybody else. But it's like, I'm dealing with that
security
right now. But it's like, most of these people, they running business out of their houses. They don't have licenses. And, they don't have the standard of
quality. Well, what if you're
that
an
we
employee of the business and this happens to you? Like, what would you tell your employees?
My employees, we have insurances. I always go to a manager, go to,
if there's
to
like a bad customer.
Yes, don't try to handle yourself, because depending, everybody has different
I love
personalities.
being at a restaurant when someone's being mean to the waiter and they're being so nice, and I'm like, nice man. Leave him alone.
That's so aggressive.
Okay, well, talking about restaurants, I want to thank you ladies for being here, but we're going to head over to the bar because I got my midnight munchies and we got the Charcuterie here in the house that are going to tell us how to make these cute little charcuterie trays at home. Welcome back. We're here with the Charcuterie, and it's time for what? Midnight Munchies! That's right. I'm here with owner of the Charcuterie, Ashley. Welcome. We're here with Chef Tori, and we are ready to make something yummy for everybody at home that obviously have these cups and everything here. What can we do?
So we're making charcuterie in a cup. This is basically an example.
I love that. That's good also for entertaining at home. You know, it's very cute. Okay, so what do we do?
Yes. You're having a conversation, you just eat real quick.
This is really going to impress my husband if I were to, bring him this just randomly. So let's do it.
First, we start off with some nuts, so pick whatever you want. We got almonds, pistachios.
Okay, I love almonds. Okay.
Walnuts.
So we just put that at the bottom. Nuts at the bottom.
Nuts at the bottom.
Ashley, how long have y'all been around?
We opened in June of 23, so a little over a year ago.
Wonderful. Where are you guys located?
We are off of 45, more towards the Conroe area, Grand Central Park, right off Crichton Road.
Okay, wonderful.
We're a restaurant and catering service.
Okay, catering. So this is great. So if we do have any type of parties, anything going on, we could do this.
Of course.
And call you guys. Okay, so then what do we do after we put the nuts?
Well, you pick your choice of cut.
We go from the nuts to the meat.
How
I'm just saying. I'm observing. Okay, so we put more than one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we do this.
You just have some fun with it.
Okay, salami.
This prosciutto.
This is the prosciutto.
And then we have some.
What is this?
That's chorizo.
Everybody likes a good chorizo. We got the nuts, the meat, the chorizo. I'm telling you, this is like a girl's dream. Okay, we got some turkeys. What else do we? So we leave one just with the meats?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can add
and then you can add a block of cheese as well.
Oh, I love cheese.
The Havarti, we have cheddar, we have spicy Gouda.
Can I add some manchego?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is good. You have manchego?
Right.
Manchego's over there.
See, I'm a manchego girl. Okay, how can we find you? Is there any social media, Ashley, anywhere where people can contact you if they want to contract you?
Yeah, we're on all the social medias. We're at the Charcuterie Official on Instagram and then the Charcuterie for Facebook. But also our website's a great spot, thecharcuterie.com.
I love it.
But we also host fun nights like bingo and trivia night. So we try to be kind of vibey date night, girls night, lunch spot as well.
Yeah, it's a great place to go. Any crazy stories that you have?
Well, I've already said where I own, so I don't know that I should say my crazy
Maybe we
stories.
shouldn't, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna enjoy these. We're gonna continue making some more. But I want everybody to join because you ladies are gonna get a chance to make your own trays. I love this. And you guys at home, enjoy your night. And I hope you guys can see the people over here at the Charcuterie. Go visit them whenever you get a chance.
All right.
We've got every episode of The Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun.